my god, how is this happening right now? I have been known to go in on Supreme. If you go back like the last 2 years, I have talked so much shit about these releases, but 2020, oh my god, it's literally like 2014, 2015 Supreme all over again. It's so freaking beautiful. I did not think this season was gonna be this fucking good. By the way, guys, I'm a dumbass. In my last video, I did not open these. I did have these in hand. I also forgot to unbox 2 other items, a navy bandana box logo hoodie and a navy bandana box logo tee. Gross. That being said, I have a bunch more of the mugs coming in, so if you guys want a chance to get these or you guys want a chance to get the navy bandana box logo hoodie, make sure you follow Robotus and Poppy. That's gonna be somewhere on the screen and in the description down below. I probably shouldn't be shouting that out because it's getting almost impossible to join the raffles, but thank you guys to everyone that supports me over there. And of course, in the Instagram stratosphere, thank you to everyone that supports me on my personal page. I think we are like 250 followers away from 200K. Oh my god. Like if I get 201K, just so that way I know that I'll stay at 200K, I'll do a giveaway. Seriously, I cannot say thank you enough. Oh my god, bro. Please go check me out on Instagram. My Instagram is gonna be linked in the description down below, along with a link to my resale page. And while you're down there showing some love, please show some love by hitting that like button. You guys already know you've been killing it with the likes. Every single video gets like a 10% like ratio, and I'm telling you, if you compare actual percentages of likes to views, almost nobody's with us. Like, I'm telling you, we are straight gangstars. We are more than a family. Everyone else on YouTube is like, bro, yeah, join the fam. No, we're not a fam. We're a gang. We will beat the shit out of all those weak ass YouTube families. I literally see people respond to people that talk shit with like, shut the fuck up, I'll beat the shit out of you, which I don't promote, but it does make me laugh. Seriously, thank you guys so much for all the support. It's freaking insane to everyone that likes these videos, everyone that subscribe with notifications on so they can comment first, second, third, fourth, or whatever number they can get to. It's literally like a race to comment, and that's so insane to me. Every single video has over 400 comments at this point, which is crazy. Bro, I can't say thank you enough. I promise you guys, when I say this, I cannot stress this enough. A lot of YouTubers say like, oh, thank you, it means a lot to me. It doesn't just mean a lot to me. Like, I promise you, I would be f***ing nothing without you guys. And while I'm saying thank you, the last thing I gotta say, let me just say thank you to the Discord. We are literally 15 members away from 10,000. Now, that being said, I will privatize the group very soon. Once we hit over 10K, sometime soon after that, I will be privatizing the free Discord. For those of you guys that do not know, I did start a Discord. It might have been 3 weeks at this point, but it's literally insane how much support that's gotten. The free Discord does have access to restock monitors. The reason I wanted to have that was so that way people that subscribe to me, people that show love to me, have the opportunity to have access to restock monitors, so that way if they take an L on Thursday, they have a second chance to cop throughout the week. Now, if you do want to take reselling serious and you want to actually make money off of reselling, I would recommend the premium Discord, which is linked down in the description below. It has a ton of features, which if you click that link, it'll show you everything it has. It has even better restock monitors than the free Discord. It has so many things that I don't even know how to use yet. Not to mention they're adding things all the time, so definitely check out the premium Discord. Like I said, a link to the free Discord and the premium Discord will be down in the description below. Also, if I do privatize the free Discord, I'll make it so you have to actually message me for an invite, or I will make it so it's no longer free and it's just like $1 or $2 a month. Now, getting into this week's drop list, oh my god, it is headlined by the Supreme Daniel Johnston collaboration. Now, when I first saw these 2 pieces dropping, the rayon and the flannel, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care about them. First, talking about the rayon, I do think this piece is decent. Kind of reminds me of like some Raph Simmons shit, but a little bit more complex, because Raph Simmons used to make these button-ups where they would have like these drawings on them. I think it's really dope. I also think Boone brought up a really good point. It does kind of look like some old Basquiat artwork right here, and it's just kind of like messy and cool. It's almost like scribbled, but that's kind of the beauty in it. And as I've started to research more about Daniel Johnston, because I got absolutely roasted when talking about the flannel, it really made me appreciate him a lot more. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm a big Daniel Johnston fan now, like, nah. But I did look into him, and once I saw this collaboration and I saw that there were some pieces I needed for my personal collection, as you guys know, I'm the type of person that if I wear something, I like to know the backstory about it. I don't like to just wear things and not understand or comprehend anything about the artist or the origin of that piece. So after doing some research and looking into Daniel Johnston, this shit is really interesting. So the frog on the flannel, for example, this frog, it's known as Jeremiah the Innocent. It was originally drawn in 1983, and it was drawn for this girl that he had a crush on named Lori. This frog became extremely popular, especially because we've seen some cultural icons such as Kurt Cobain wearing this piece. Also, recently we've seen Frank Ocean wearing a shirt, and we've even seen this piece used on the runway for a Sakai fashion show. So this artwork from Daniel Johnston is extremely popular, and it was originally created, like I said, in 1983, and it was also used on his album cover from the album Hi, How Are You? Now, Daniel Johnston is an extremely interesting individual. He did pass away last year. Rest in peace, Daniel Johnston. And Supreme has collaborated with him many times before. They've done full collaboration lines, and they've also just done one-offs from their lookbooks. For example, one of the pieces they did a one-off with was this piece right here. You guys saw me when I originally got this piece. Love this piece. I love the stars. I love the devil head. I just thought overall this piece was super sick. And this right here is artwork from Daniel Johnston. The last time they collaborated was in 2015, and Daniel Johnston, if you read his story, it's so fascinating. And I believe he was actually diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, which is insane and super sad when you guys read the entire story. But it's so cool how he basically had these struggles mentally and he kind of overcame those and created these works of art that have become so influential. You can definitely see how he's influenced a lot of artists today. And even just down to the fact, like, this man used to work at McDonald's and he would pass out cassette tapes. He would give his cassette tapes to like girls that he found pretty or people that he thought may be into music. And because he worked at McDonald's, he would sometimes just include his cassette tape in their McDonald's bag, so they would go home and listen to his cassette tape and be like, oh my god, this is amazing. My man was out here literally giving people Happy Meals. And what's crazy is I read that he didn't have the ability to just like copy these cassette tapes. So each time he would give one away, he would have to go home and like re-record the entire album start to finish. So he would literally just work at McDonald's, go home, make music all day. Like, this guy was a true creative. And when you look at this entire line, you really start to appreciate some of his work. I think they killed it with this release. Like, these jackets, you guys already know, the moment I saw these jackets, I nutted in my pants. Like,
you know what I'm talking about. Oh.
These things are so freaking beautiful. I was almost kind of sad because I did cop this one right here from Palace. And if I would have known Supreme was dropping this, I don't even know if I would have copped this. Like, I think this thing is sick as f. This is on a denim jacket. I really do like this jacket. I do plan on dyeing this actually a bukkake colorway, more of like a natural tone. I'm gonna hit up Venus Guy and Ray Lil Black and have them invite some of their guy friends over here so they can just splooge all over this piece and make it more of a creme de la creme bukkake colorway. And if you guys think I'm playing, like, I literally went and bought dye. I mean, I am playing about Venus Sky and Ray Lil Black. Anyways, to be honest, I probably would have done that with this white work jacket. However, because it comes in a black, I'll probably just get the black and the turquoise. Like, these jackets are so fucking sick to me. And the fact that they are all embroidered, all stitched in, like, oh my god, my eyeballs basically just popped out of their sockets when I saw that this was all embroidered, and I absolutely love these pieces and I cannot wait to cop. I'm probably gonna get 2 of them. And that being said, I will talk about resale with this entire collaboration. I'm gonna say that there are pieces that I think will resell over time. I think that there's a lot of sleeper sales in this drop, pieces that will probably brick the day of and not go for too much over retail, but later on down the line will have some good resale value. I think the best example is if you look at the Mike Kelly collaboration. The Mike Kelly collaboration is something that bricked the day of. It wasn't really going for crazy money, but if you look at a lot of those pieces now, almost all those pieces have resale value. The rayons are going for like 130 over retail. The hoodies are insane because those literally sat. Nobody wanted those, and those are going for like $500. And I don't really know if we'll see the same thing with these hoodies, but I do think that some of these pieces, like the flannels, the rayons, all the tees, will be worth money over time. Now that we discussed the rayons, the flannels, the work jackets, the next thing we gotta discuss are these pants. You got the little frog, once again, like I said, Jeremiah the Innocent, drawn in 1983. Embroidered. Yes, you heard me right, boys. Embroidered, not printed, embroidered on your knee region. Then you got my twin on the back with his head right on your ass cheeks. You know I'm gonna need these. What color am I gonna go for though? No matter what, I'm gonna get the turquoise ones, but I might get the black ones as well because these are just beautiful. Next we have the hoodies. This is a Silver Surfer graphic. I actually really like this hoodie. A lot of the times these collaborations have these shitty Supreme spell out where it's just like these block fonts. I really appreciate that they use the Supreme spell out that is actually the font. It's like some of my favorite artist collaborations. For example, the H.R. Geiger collaboration has these shitty ass block letters on the sickest graphics, and I just feel like the Supreme block spell out is just, it just ruins so many artist collaborations, and you see them use it all the time. That being said, I do think these hoodies are sick. I do plan on copping 1, maybe even 2 of these. Next up, we have these tees, which has what looks to be a space duck. I believe this is from a comic book that he actually drew. He did come up with a comic book called Space Ducks, and it had a lot of similar figures. I'm not sure if this is actually a space duck or if this is another figure that just resembles those. If you look, this duck does have what looks to be some kind of ball to protect his breathing capabilities from outer space. He's also holding a mace, but overall, I do think this piece is pretty cool. I don't like this spell out as much as some of the other spell outs, but I do think this is a pretty sick piece. Then of course you have the frog tee. Once again, this frog is known as Jeremiah the Innocent. Very popular piece, so I do think this tee will be a piece to cop. As for colors, black is always a safe color. I think pink will hit as well. Maybe that mint color, just because it looks to be a little bit lighter than what Supreme normally releases, but I think black and pink are by far the safest bets. And then you have the tee that'll probably have the least resale, but it's definitely my favorite. It's the same graphic that is on the work jacket, and it has that Supreme spell out. It's got like 3D block spell out, and I think this piece is super sick. Once again, definitely copping in pink and black. I'm gonna get 2 or 3 of every single tee. It's mandatory. These tees are all fucking beautiful. And then last but not least, we have the beanies. I do not like Supreme beanies. They fit really shitty.
They're shitty boys.
They like scrunch up top, and I mean, maybe it's just because I have a huge ass dome piece. It does have, once again, the same frog graphic embroidered along with Supreme embroidered on the other side as well. This collaboration is absolutely amazing for Supreme. Now, in terms of resale, I'm not quite sure if the work jackets or the pants will have resale. Those pieces may over time. I will probably cop 2 pairs of pants and a work jacket for my personal collection. For resale, I may end up copying a rayon because I do think over time these will have some resale value. I'm definitely going to cop the flannel. I'm going to cop the red colorway because that's the actual color I like. I'm going to cop at least one of the hoodies, maybe even 2 of the hoodies, 2 of every tee, hopefully 3 of every tee. And like I said, I think there's a possibility that some of these pieces will go up over time like other previous artist collaborations. I don't want to promise you guys anything because 1, I don't know retails, and 2, you just never know how much Supreme will produce. That being said, the safest bet by far, if you do not have a bunch of money to risk, I would say no matter what, cop all 3 of these tees in pink or black. Pink usually will do better early on, and then black will usually do better over time. There are a couple other pieces dropping this week that I think will have some resale value. For example, of course, these lawn chairs. My man Wayman actually photoshopped a picture from Drops by Jay saying that this is 178, and I knew it was photoshopped because I know my man Drops by Jay would not just openly say that this is a brick. Shout out to my bro Wayman, always showing love in the Discord. Some people are speculating the price of these lawn chairs. I do not think we have retail yet. If I have it at the time of posting this, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. I do plan on hopefully acquiring 2 of these lawn chairs manually, of course. And another piece that I think will potentially have some resale are these Kangol hats, especially the Kangol Crusher hats. Now, for those of you guys that are unfamiliar with what Kangol is an English company that a lot of people think is Australian because of the kangaroo. The reason that they adopted this logo was because a lot of people asked where they could get the kangaroo hats. And these hats were extremely popular in the 90s. In fact, one of the reasons why I definitely want this piece is 1, because it's from Supreme, but 2, in my favorite movie, these hats were extremely prevalent. My favorite movie being New Jack City. I think these hats were a lot more popular on the East Coast and the West Coast, but still nonetheless they were definitely a popular style in the 90s. Kangol hats with big rope chains, and if you look back at a lot of rappers from the East Coast at that time that were doing their thing, you can definitely find them in some Kangol hats. Wow, there's a lot of garbage after this. We still got some heat to discuss, but yeah, there's a lot of garbage too. Like we have these ripstop jackets. These are all garbanzo beans. I hate these. I hate all the colors. I hate the desert camo they chose to do. Like, why would you choose to do a pink and a desert camo? You have this other shirt that says 1994 Supreme with like contrasting sleeves and a contrast neckline. This honestly looks like it should be a free Supreme gift. This does not look like it should be from a Supreme lookbook. I don't know who thought of this. A lot of these colors are trash except for the yellow and blue colorway. We do have small box hoodies, which I think are pretty gas. I would not really recommend going for these. I don't think they'll have much resale. For a personal cop, definitely a good solid piece. You have this overdyed long sleeve. I think this piece is pretty decent. It's got a spell out going across the back, but I'm not really much of a fan of long sleeves. It's an overdyed long sleeve, so these are going to be super nice quality. The spell out, I believe, is all embroidered. It's like a tonal spell out. It comes in a plethora of colors. I think this is a pretty solid piece, but not one that I plan on going for to resell. You have this polo that I do not know how to say the actual first part of the name of Filtre polo. I don't know. It's basically like this Cuban inspired design. You have like La Habana, and then of course there's Supreme all over the place. You have like ashtrays with cigarettes and like all sorts of little things like that. I do think this polo is pretty sick, to be honest. I may end up copying this piece, which is pretty crazy because I'm not much of a polo fan. I normally don't wear like polo shirts. I like polo Ralph Lauren, but not polo shirts. The main reason I don't really wear polo shirts is because I don't live in Chicago and I don't kill people for a living. But that being said, this piece is pretty sick, so your boy might have to move to Chicago and start killing people because this thing is fucking gorgeous. Okay, and last but not least, we have some absolute trash. We have these nylon pants that come in quite a few colors and a camo colorway. These are all garbage. I like that fact that it's belted, but I do not plan on copying any of these. And last but definitely least, by far the worst thing releasing this week is the nail gloves and the nail shorts. I would not be surprised if maybe for some god-awful reason these nail shorts potentially have resale. I don't even want to say it, bro, because if you guys remember the Shears hoodie, that piece was garbage. But I remember at one point it actually did have resale. Let me just double check real quick. Oh, okay, good. The hoodies are only going for like 50 over retail. The white one is, this is what I'm talking about. The white one currently is listed at $380, which is insane. I don't think these pieces will have resale. 1, they're not hoodies. 2, they're fucking hideous. They just have nails all over them. I don't know why Supreme decided to do this. They definitely did not nail it. Pun intended. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Of course, like I said before, make sure you smash the like button down below. Like I always tell you guys, if this video gets 1,500 likes, 1500 likes, I will do a live cop Thursday morning. So definitely take a second, hit that like button down below. Of course, show some love in the comments, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow my personal Instagram, the Starlife, THESTARLIFE, and then of course join the Discord. The Discord links will be down in the description below, along with the link to all of my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. As always, keep living the Starlife. Peace the fuck out.
Bang, bitch, holler when you feel this. Fresh up out the county, tell them hoes to get up on me. I was in that motherfucker with some killers.